like a member of the audience, please, to just touch a card. Okay, and now I think it's a good idea if you were to put your name on it. Okay, everybody can see that. We can identify that later on without too much trouble. Now I'd like you to put the card back in the deck anywhere you want. It doesn't make any difference. I am so confident that I can find that card that I'd be willing to wager on it. Not only that, but I'd be willing to let you hold my wallet as security on the bet. And now, before we do anything else, I'd like to tell you a story. One time I was doing this stunt in a bar, and I started shuffling the cards after the spectator had put it back in the deck. Well, one of the spectators grabbed the deck out of my hand and said, "Let me shuffle the cards." And he turned one of the halves face up, the other half face down, and shuffled face up into face down. A very peculiar thing. And then he said, "Now, wise guy, now let me see if you can find my card." And then he proudly showed everybody that some of the cards were face up, some of them were face down, some of them were back to back. His friends told him he was drunk. He said he'd go on the wagon if he could find one with a bar. So I told him I couldn't find the card and suggested that he were to name it. And he said his card was the King of Hearts. And I said, not only will I find it, but I'll find all of its mates and I'll make all the face-up cards turn face down. I snapped my fingers, and all of the cards had turned face down, except for 3 of them. The 3 kings. And one of them was face down, and that one was obviously his card, the King of Hearts.
Bummer.
Well, it looks like he won the bet. But I hope he takes credit cards, because I have 2 forms of identification, and one of them has his name